Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jose.
And I'm Emma.
And we are mukbanging. And today, Emma was kind enough to dish out
I
some...
feel like you always say that.
Well, you are always kind enough. She was awesome enough to dish out some homemade fajitas.
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 That's how you
Fajitas.
say it. I'll help you with your
Thank you.
with your
Thank
Spanish.
You. English is my second language. So yeah, do you want to tell us what we got here?
Yeah, we have a bounty here actually. We have flour tortillas. Well, they're like wheat, I guess. So that's why they're kind of brown. Avocado, grilled onions, and bell pepper. A grilled jalapeno, grilled shrimp, and some grilled steak.
Awesome. I've got my trusty tapatio, and Emma's got some
My
fugazi
trusty Taco Bell hot sauce.
mild sauce.
Keeping it classy and sassy.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys that I'll tell you more later, but I have like an injury to my hand, and so I have to use this glove because the idea of getting like steak juice in something does not appeal to me. So anyway, are we going to use plates or are we just going to go for it?
I think we should just go for it
All right,
and
it's gonna be
like
messy.
lean in and eat and
Okay.
be messy.
Well, then let's do it.
Oh, this looks
Yeah,
so
what
good,
to do.
guys.
Are you going to like, I'm going to mix, right? Are you
Yeah,
gonna mix?
definitely
Okay.
mixing.
Yeah.
Check that out. A little scrimps there. Oh, that looks so good. Again, this is going to be one of those videos where I'm eating hella slow because the food is hella good. Look at that yum yum.
Yeah, I'm not always like a big fan of grilled yum yum, but I was like, let's do it today.
Hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully you guys are sitting down with us eating something yummy as we do.
I forgot to mention that is this the right spot?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention that this is some Chipotle aioli, or if you want to be just regular, it's Chipotle mayonnaise, which I actually did get Jose to try on some Brussels sprouts last night. Okay, so, and he did like it.
It's really good, even though I'm not a fan of mayonnaise. God, these are like loaded. I don't know how
I know,
I'm
we're gonna make a
them.
mess. But
Here we go. Going in.
yes, it's gonna be a mess. Actually, where are the plates? Do you have them close by? I think I'm just gonna. Oh, it's all the way over there. Never mind. I'll just do this.
You want me to get one?
Hold on. Wow. Really good.
Yeah. Off the bat, I'll let you know that fajitas is a Mexican dish that I rarely get, just because I think it's like it's just tacos deconstructed. You know. So for that reason, I'm just like, But they do make a mean taco.
These are really good. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing very much talking tonight. They're back at the fireworks in the city right now. We just had a few go off, so Teddy's probably gonna get anxious.
Luckily, it's not bullets this time.
They're hella good.
The steak is cooked really good.
Yeah. Steak is one thing that like doesn't like come naturally to me when I make it, because I don't make it a lot. I didn't used to eat very much red meat But yeah, so with steak, I still have to like use like I have to go by like the temperature, not like intuition.
Teddy's over here. In case you guys missed him, he's acting a fool because he smells the meat.
So bomb. Yeah, these are sort of like a tribute. I want to dedicate these to Karen's mom from Care. If you guys watch Care Bears channel, of course you do. She did a family mukbang in San Diego with her mom and her brother, which are like the best. And they did fajitas one night. And these are a tribute to Karen's mom because her mom said she didn't like how juicy they turned out. Because like the peppers, like the bell peppers and the onions and stuff were like cooked with the meat.
Yeah.
So because she said that, I cooked everything separately. So we grilled everything the way it wanted to be grilled on its own. And then now we're mixing everything up.
Which I must say, excellent call. And her mom was right.
Yeah, thanks, Karen's mom, because this turned out good.
When in doubt, cook like Karen's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we eat steak, which is not very often, I'm always like, why don't we eat this more often?
Yeah.
It's good.
Hope you guys are doing good, and as always, hanging in there during quarantine. We're still hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally stuck at home. We don't really go out and like visit with anybody, like big crowds. We just get worried sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So we just opt not to.
Well, we like to be guided by science.
Exactly.
Is that too controversial to say on YouTube?
Mm.
But we respect you if you guys are guided by like faith or some other power. Some other superpower.
But I think the two can go together, you know?
Yeah.
So,
like in the show we were just watching, which we'll talk to you guys about later.
Mm.
I'm making like a mega fajita right now.
That's hella big.
That's what she said.
Speaking of like COVID and stuff,
Oh my God.
some of the restaurants here have like eased up their restrictions. Well, not so much here in San Francisco, but in like neighboring cities. So the other day we actually went to our first, and that's Teddy singing along because he wants some fajitas.
Teddy sees the mega fajita I'm making, and he's like, there's definitely enough for me there. Go ahead.
But like I was saying, we went to our first sit-in restaurant where they actually served you. Mm-hmm. And of course we felt hella guilty about it, but we were like, I think they're taking the enough, precautions necessary. Definitely social distancing. Tables were like sparse.
Yeah, like limited capacity.
Yeah, it looked like the place was dead inside. Mm-hmm. But we chose to go to Outback Steakhouse.
Crikey.
Mm-hmm. We both got the lobster and steak. And again, we don't want to be those people that are like always talking about a shitty service, but like it happened again.
Which is to be expected at like a chain, I'm sorry to say. Let me be more specific. At a chain in the Bay Area. Chains are not our strong suit over here.
No, they don't seem to like us as much. Mm-hmm. So we go, and I got a steak. She likes hers like medium rare. Mm-mm. Rare? There you go.
Super rare.
I like mine's medium. And the steak came out, and it was just like raw.
His was like, if you guys are into steak and stuff like that, it was beyond blue.
Yeah. And
completely raw.
I'm not a guy that likes to send back his food. So like when I cut it in, Emma immediately noticed that it was like, that's not how you like it.
Because I'm like, food please.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. And so the guy comes over and Emma's like, you know, it just looks a little bit undercooked. And the guy's like, no, that's definitely undercooked. And so, again, I was like so embarrassed. I was like, I don't know, man. Okay,
the guy said, do you want us to cook you another one? Which, in my opinion, having a past in the restaurant industry,
same.
I don't think you should say, do you want us to cook you another one? I think you say, we're going to cook you another one, you know?
Yeah.
Am I right? Tell me in the comments. Go ahead.
So I'm sitting there with the steak that they've given me, and I'm just like cutting like the edges off, you know, because I'm hungry. It's time to eat. And then like a minute goes by and the server comes back and he's like,
if you could just put that steak in that plate, I'll take that back, and then we'll be back with your steak.
But let's rewind, because I think I threw you off. So he said, do you want me to cook you another one? And Jose was like, no, it's fine. But then I interjected, because I'm like, you know, I don't want to sit there and see my man's eating a steak that's not to his liking. So I was like, yeah, you should cook him another one, because like he really doesn't, nobody would eat a steak that rare. I mean, even I wouldn't. Actually, I would, and I kind of did, but I digress. So we said, yes, please. The guy said, okay, coming right up. He walked away, and then he came back and said, yeah, could you just put that steak on that little plate right there? So go ahead and action.
and I just felt really, really, really weird about the whole situation. So I turned to her and I'm like, does he really think like I'm just like eating the other steak and I'm just like freeloading? It was just a weird interaction.
It was like he thought we wanted to just like get something for free.
And like my question is like, during these times of like COVID, what was he gonna do with that other steak? Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. Maybe they need to like inventory it and make sure that they can get some money. I have no idea.
Well, actually, I haven't even told Jose this yet, so you guys are seeing it live and in real time. I Karen'd, okay? I did Karen. I did go to Outback.com and I did send an email to corporate. Because in hindsight, the whole thing was very offensive. Jose gave sort of a paraphrased version of the story there, but the guy came back, he made us like put this steak on a plate so that he could take it away. And it was like, it insinuated that either we were lying about it not being cooked enough, which doesn't make sense because he could see it with his own eyes, that the kitchen didn't believe us, or that they didn't want us to like get something for free, so they wanted to like take it away so they could throw it in the trash. Yeah. Or they were going to reserve it. And all of those things are not cool, okay? So, and Jose was like legitimately really, really like uncomfortable. And I hate seeing him like that. And like, this was the first time we'd gone out to like a restaurant and had like service at the table. It was kind of a nice, like it was like sort of a big deal night, and they totally ruined it. So I did email corporate, okay? And the manager of the restaurant or whoever called me or emailed me back, and she said it is their policy that if a steak is if a customer says a steak is improperly cooked, they do not remove it from the table. They fire you a new steak, and they leave the incorrectly cooked one on the table. That's their policy, okay? So, anyway, that happened. These are little corn tortillas, y'all.
But back to these fajitas though, bomb.
They're so bomb. Like, I know you're not down for this all the time, but you really should dip like the edge of yours in that chipotle sauce. It's hella good. Mm-hmm. It adds a little je ne sais quoi. But yeah, guys. Oh my god, we have so much extra grilled peppers, which is never a bad thing. Mm-mm. These are so good, right? Mm-hmm. I did the damn thing on those, huh?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, overall we had a good time at Outback, but you know, the service and the food was bad. Other than that, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, it was like literally being down under. Mm-hmm.
So we're in San Francisco. They have this thing going on called shared spaces, and a lot of restaurants are doing these things that they're calling parklets, which is just like a structure that they're constructing to enable them to have outdoor seating. And they're using like the street. So in certain areas of the city, they're actually even closing off the streets entirely to car traffic for certain hours of certain days. So Jose and I ventured down to an area of the mission that was doing that. And I'm going to keep this short because nobody wants to hear about like tragic, scary things during like a delicious mukbang. But we were walking down the sidewalk and there was a blind gentleman who was using a cane like this on basically the whole sidewalk. So I stepped off the sidewalk to not be in that guy's way and was kind of waiting on the side in the street area where there were lots of tables and people dining. I was a good 6 feet away from any other table. However, all of a sudden this ferocious growl, snarl, craziness happened, and before I even knew it, this dog was attacking Teddy. And yeah, there's never been a mother who was more concerned for her young than I am concerned for Teddy, as you guys know. And so this was a nightmare. And thank God he was okay. He's totally okay.
As you can hear.
Aside from lacking steak in his mouth, he's completely fine. Maybe, should I just give him something or that make it worse? Okay. You guys, we run a tight ship around here. So, but you're going to have to pull some off that because that's going to be too chewy for her. Anyway, so I think because Teddy's so fluffy and furry, the dog just couldn't get through all of his fluff to actually even like touch his little angelic body. So thank God he was completely okay. I, however, like mama beared the hell out of that situation, got all up in it and separated this ferocious, huge, vicious dog from my small Pomeranian and got wounds like all over my hands in the process of doing so. We're quite sure it was not bites, but it all seems to be like lacerations from the leash, like the retractable cord leash, like basically just slid through my hands every which way and also burned my hands and also cut, like wrapped around and then pulled to the point of almost removing my finger. Sorry to be graphic, but it was like gnarly. And so that's why I'm wearing this glove. Everything's like almost good at this point. I've just got like one finger that's still halfway severed. So yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Teddy's okay. We're all okay. But you big dog owners out there, please, if you
leash him up.
Yeah, leash him up. Well, this dog was leashed, thank God. But if you have a dog who gets a little crazy and a little snappy, like our girl Bambi, okay? Our girl Bambi does that, but she, however, is a 12-year-old toothless Chiweenie, so we don't have to worry about her. But if you have a big boy and he gets a little snappy, please, don't be afraid to just put a little, what do they call it, a lead? Or, no, I don't think that's what they call it.
A gentle leader.
Yeah, like a small muzzle, or leave him home. Leave that big boy at home.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's our story about why I'm wearing this glove. But I think maybe it's a good time to transition into TV talk.
We talked about this last time. We discovered a show which really we fell in love with. I don't think I've seen a show like this in hella long. And it's Pen 15.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we were just like watching episodes totally unaware how many seasons there were, and one thing led to another, and we were like, oh shit, it's done.
Yeah, he was like, how many more episodes are there? And then we're like, that was the last episode. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, we only have one left. It was like, we just finished it.
Mm-hmm. So, we recommended it last time. Definitely still recommend it. On Hulu. Go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But really, we've been scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to TV shows.
Mm-hmm. Because what else is there to do besides TV?
Yeah. I will say, though, that one of the shows that just came out and we're really into, and we watched all the seasons prior, is Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
Fargo this season is amazing. And it stars Chris Rock, who you're like, Chris Rock? Turns out he can act his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good show. Check it out. That's also on Hulu.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Fargo, consider yourselves lucky because season 1 is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
So you're in for a treat.
Yeah. But speaking of like scraping the bottom of the barrel, we're literally like, all right, we should just play this and see if it's actually any good or not. And we've been watching, or we finished something called like Interior Design Masters, which was really cool and totally something that I thought we were never gonna like get into. But it's basically like a game show or like
Like a competition show.
A competition show where people or interior designers get these challenges to design spaces, and drama ensues.
Yeah, which Jose puts on. Jose chooses fire television shows, I have to admit, okay? Like, I'm like, when he put on the interior design show, I was like, are you into interior design? Like, what is this about? But we totally liked the show. It was so good. And then, is this super spicy, this jalapeno?
I don't think so.
And then he chose one of the best shows we watched also in a while, which was called Blown Away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him about that. While I completely destroy my mouth.
It's a glass blowing competition. So we're liking a lot of these like competition shows. But yeah, like who knew? Glass blowing is a thing. And like
well, we knew that, but
I mean I didn't. Glass blowing is a thing. And they make glass. Really cool. That's on Netflix. But yeah, both of these shows were like perfect. We're now totally involved. Next season. No, wait, there isn't another season.
yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah, but let us know if you guys have watched any of these shows that we just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did, if you watched the interior design show or Blown Away, let us know who you wanted to win.
Yeah. Because we do this thing where, like, at the very beginning of the competition, we pause the show when they show all the contestants, and we're like, who do you think is going to win the season?
Mm-hmm. Like,
and so we pick our
knowing
favorites.
nothing about them based on looks alone.
Yeah.
We judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. But it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little gamble. So, yeah. Other than that, we've been watching, like, some random shows on YouTube, as you guys can probably imagine. I mean, on TV. But speaking of YouTube, we know we are horrible about commenting on other people's channels.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason is, and we're back after some technical difficulties.
And an outfit change because I annihilated the shirt I was wearing.
Yeah, she was like feeding everything, including her clothing. But yeah, we wanted to properly finish up this video and continue our tangent about YouTube.
Yeah.
And how we know we suck at commenting on other people's videos and, people that we follow and we like. But the reason is that we watch all of our YouTube on a TV. And so that doesn't really allow us to comment.
Yeah, and we also watch it together. So we have our YouTube time, and it sort of is when you guys are watching a show with somebody else and you don't watch episodes without them because that would be a huge betrayal. So we don't watch YouTube we pretty much don't watch YouTube without each other. And so we have our YouTube time before bed at night. So not only is it watching it on the TV so we can't comment from the TV, we'd have to get our phone out and do that whole thing. But also we talk to each other. So what we would probably comment as our thoughts on the video, we just talk about to each other. So that's why we don't comment that much. But we realize that that's not cool, and we need to change that because we really like interacting with all of you guys, our subscribers, and we like interacting with fellow YouTubers.
Yeah. And we've talked about like during quarantine how a lot of like YouTubers kind of like fall off, including ourselves, in terms of like putting videos out there. But there are some YouTubers that we love watching, and sorry if we don't comment, but Care Bear,
Yeah,
we see you, girl.
We watch everything Care Bear puts out. We don't comment a lot of the time, but that doesn't mean we don't watch.
Yeah, we love your break time videos.
Oh yeah, we loved the tipsy live that she did when she was in where was she?
Pismo Beach.
Pismo Beach or something. Yeah, with Joel. Hey
Yeah,
Joel.
awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
If you guys haven't watched it, go back because that's a Care Bear
Classic.
rarity.
Classic with a K.
Yes.
But yeah, Joy and Karen's lives, they get like saucy, they get real.
Wicked.
Yeah.
But also, Parker Spears is another one of those that we watch and completely enjoy all the content. That guy puts out content like no other.
Yeah.
Like, props.
And it's so like it's such good quality. His videos are super good. His audio, the angle of the food and everything.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we love watching his videos too. Again, we just suck at commenting.
So yeah, Parker Spears, we speak your name.
Yes.
We speak your name.
Mel BC Eats.
Yeah.
Love her content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we follow like all of her social media presence, her Instagram and all of that stuff. So we keep up with Mel BZ.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, we suck at commenting, but it doesn't mean we're not there.
And we're back again after even more technical difficulties.
It's been a rough night, but we just wanted to close this up proper, even if it's from the comfort of our bed. But we want to talk about just one more small channel that we love. It's called This Vlog Glows in the Dark.
Yes.
And if you guys haven't seen that channel, I feel like probably we've talked about it before. But go check out his channel and comment on his videos and let him know that Mukbangin sent you, because we're so obsessed with him that the idea of him just even knowing that we exist is much excite.
Yeah.
So please check him out and let us know if you understand like his sense of humor and if you think it's funny too, or if we're just like weirdos. But other than that,
Yeah.
I think
that being said,
I think the world wants us to stop trying to film this video.
I think so. So we'll close it out. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down and let us know that you guys are doing it all wrong. And let us know that you'll never watch this again.
That our Pomeranian is too vocal.
Yeah. But if you did enjoy it, go ahead and share us with your friends. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Other than that, like we always say, we have more videos coming out. As always, we will be
Mukbangin.